What is this? What is this? I did this for Dragon Ball. It must be done for Guilty Gear. Once upon a time, when Strive came out, we had a lot of like this game's for babies, blah blah blah. You know the thing that happens when every fighting game comes out, right? I want to extend my hands to the boomers. I'm gonna extend my hands to the boomers. Guilty Gear Strive, the very first version that more people got to play, the closed beta test, so before the first open beta test, this game was legitimately bad. I actually can't 5P that. That's your footsies? Can you guys hear me? I think my PC exploded. Don't let someone else control your life. Keep your passwords safe with Keeper Security. I don't... Okay, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch. I do not have words. This game was legitimately bad. This game had a lot of legitimate problems. I'm playing May. I'm playing against... First of all, who remembers this UI? Anyone remember this? Look at this footsies UI. Look at this cell phone game UI, by the way. Look at the pushback. So like this game, my biggest problem with the game, there's no guard crush yet at the time, I guess. Bro, I was already doing real May combos that they do now. May has not changed. May has not changed. The biggest problem wasn't even the game. So like they were obviously experimenting and seeing what they should do, right? But like a huge thing about this version of the game is there's no anti-air. Like if this was the version of the game that came out, I would be with a lot of people. Real talk. Look at what is happening. Look at the neutral of us mostly jumping around. There's no anti-airs because they don't work. This is a version of the game where anti-airs do not work. Like 6Ps don't anti-air in this version. Okay, and everything has massive pushback. I believe in this version, we have the Potemkin Hammerfall -2, right? None of us understood the slowdowns. May was a dolphin bot. Pot looks the same. No, Garuda Impact curiously missing. I don't know if he doesn't have. Oh my god, I had dolphin over slide head. I'm a lord. To be fair to this version of the game, we'll look at the pushback. Jeez, we did not know about BRC and how to use it because there was not many people playing this version. We didn't have a lot of time. But no anti-air is massive pain. Like we were saying that the best characters were Kai and May, mostly because they could just anti-air, or you couldn't, or they could air very well. GG to me, right? People talked a lot about when Strive was coming out about what is real Guilty Gear, and you know I'm a hashtag influencer. You know some of us hashtag influencers. We've been talking about what is real Guilty Gear. What is real Guilty Gear, right? And during the open beta time, I asked people, what is real Guilty Gear? What is it? And a lot of the answers I got were curious at best, and honestly, for me, sad at worst. So like the worst, if you told me that you think Guilty Gear is a game where you hit somebody and knock them down and separate them to death, and that's what the game is, you know, that's curious. That goes into curious territory. A lot of like the super romantic, it's a game where like I express myself, I just do what I want and blah 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 stuff. That honestly is good too. But there are some people who are like, some of the responses I got in really put me into the abyss because it made me feel like I was playing a different game than other people, right? The main thing I think that's important and what makes GG feel like special to me, like what it is I hate to meme you guys a little bit. It's the neutral. Guilty Gear has a very unique neutral compared to other anime games for a bunch of reasons. It's still a hitbox hurtbox game as opposed to an attribute system game. I've talked about this on the channel before. Because of this, a lot of the interactions between characters are built out by the players. I think that's really important, and it carries over to Strive. But this version of the game with no anti-airs, no, there's no way. There's no way. On top of all these things, look how ugly this game is right now. On top of all those things, the big thing that probably bothers everyone more than the UI, more than the wrist gauge being invisible, more than the burst moving with the life bar. Delay netcode. It's delay netcode. This is delay netcode. People try to justify the burst moving. The best reason I heard for the burst moving is that the screens at arcades are larger, so it would be harder for people to see the burst on like those type of monitors. But I always thought that wasn't a good reason, because in Exerd, I mean, it's gonna be the same screens, right? Yeah, the lighting of the characters all looked washed out, even though the game looked pretty. The game looked nice in real time, but and by the way, this is still my least favorite stage. They did a loc test for the arcade version in Japan, but I don't know if it ever came out. In before someone says the game looks like it plays the exact same, by the way. Oh my god. There is one good thing about this version of the game, though. I don't know if you guys have noticed it yet. If anyone has noticed what the good part about this game is. Have you seen it yet? Because Potemkin's on the screen. Nothing? Nobody noticed? No guard crush. There you go. There you go. My dude is woke. No guard crush. Only good thing about this version. Only good things about the CBT. Oh my god, this loading screen. Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. They did a good job making this all better. Dude, imagine if this was what we got. To be fair, it was a beta. This game came a long way. This game came a long way. All I gotta say is, like, I'm always gonna let you know how I feel for real. It's not Twitch acting, it's not YouTube acting. It's my real thoughts, right? At this time, I thought this game was trash, and I said it was extremely mediocre. There was an alpha, barely. I played the alpha. The alpha is, it's Sol and Kai only, and May's the same. This is the same. Anyway, basically this with no silly air dashes. Would your idea of this game change if there was Milia? Probably not, though, because I mean they're gonna change everyone, right? We all assumed if Milia was gonna be in this game, no pen for sure. And she can't anti-air, and like one of like the really important things to be able to be good at as a Milia player is to be able to anti-air. Like, you need to be good at anti-airing too. So I'm gonna let you know how I feel. You know, like there's some people who are like, okay, striving right now, right? Like, I'm pretty serious when I say I like the game. You know what I mean? Like, I would let you know, like, for example, Dragon Ball, love-hate relationship. Exerd, honestly, overall, like, I have problems with it. But overall, like Exerd, right? Overall. Fun game, kind of blitzes, but, like, fun game. Can't lie. This version of Strive is the worst version for sure. The worst version for sure.